lots and lots going on here at Airbourne today, and the Air Cadets have got their own display down on the Western Lawns as well. And I'm joined in the studio by young Mark Lawrence, who's going to tell us a little bit about some of the activities that the Air Cadets get up to. You do quite a lot of sport, don't you?
Yeah, we do the 7 major sports. A few of them are hockey, rugby, athletics.
Right.
We also do cross-country.
So you keep pretty fit?
Yeah.
So it's not all, sort of drills and flying and stuff like that. There's so many different activities that you can actually do. Yeah,
I mean, we don't just do all the flying, as you just said. I mean, we're quite well-rounded. We do adventure training and sports as well.
So how often do the Air Cadets meet, and whereabouts do they meet?
We meet twice a week as a local squadron in most towns in Sussex. If not, it's probably about a 5-minute drive away.
Okay. Whereabouts is the local one here in Eastbourne?
The local one in Eastbourne is in Latimer Road, just behind the TA Centre.
Oh, right, so pretty central.
Yeah.
Easy for people to get to. And then, obviously, you have your meetings there on a regular basis, but then your activities could take place pretty much anywhere in the country, couldn't you? You travel around quite a bit with that?
Yeah, we get the chance to go on an annual camp, which is in the summer holidays every year, where I actually get to visit an active RAF station. A couple of years ago, I've been to RAF Aldergrove in Northern Ireland.
Right.
And last Easter, on Easter camp, I went to RAF Linton on Ouse.
Excellent. Did you do any flying while you were up there at all?
Yeah, on both camps we go up to do some flying. Usually as well we get a chance to fly in the station aircraft.
Excellent. And any gliding or anything like that?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, next week on the 21st I'm undertaking my gliding scholarship. Wonderful.
Yeah, gliding is brilliant fun.
Which is a 10-day course so I'll get up to a solo standard in a glider.
Yeah, I've done a little bit up at RAF Bicester, but certainly not anything on the level that you have. Okay, I've also got Flight Sergeant Colin Hudson in the studio with me. You're responsible for the entire area of Air Cadets, aren't you? In this
I
part
actually look after the West and South squadrons. So that's half the wing. I'm looking after 12 squadrons there. A bit like a branch manager. I go around making things running okay, and making sure policies are working, etc.
Okay, so what else has the Air Cadets got to offer?
Well, I think you've touched on quite a few things. Obviously, we've got parachuting, gliding. The sporting side is very big because we like to keep people active, and also that promotes teamwork. So we're very much for anything that involves teamwork.
So a lot of life skills being taught there as well.
Yeah, we teach first aid as well. Young Lifesaver Plus Award, and we have had some success with some of our cadets actually using those skills on members of the public. So that's a skill that can be taken anywhere, not just in the cadet forces.
Okay, so what about your display here at Airbourne on the Western Lawns? Tell us what you've got going on there.
We've got a sort of general information recruiting caravan down there. We're trying to tell people what cadets can do, try and get new recruits, and also adult staff, because you can't run a unit without having adult staff.
That's right. So you're currently looking for adult volunteers at the moment?
We are indeed, yeah. We're always on the lookout for adult volunteers. That can be in the capacity as a civilian instructor,
right,
or a uniform post, and you don't have to know everything about the Air Force.
So you don't have to be ex-forces or anything
not
to get involved?
Lots of people are sort of parents of cadets, or they might have an interest in aviation. So those sort of people we're trying to sort of bring in and help out really in the community.
I might even have a look at getting involved with something like that myself. Sounds good fun.
We'll see you later.
Okay, well thanks very much indeed. Just remind us, whereabouts on the Western Lawns is your display?
We're down in the RAF village, just at the far end. There's a big private hotel.
Okay, so that's right up at the far end of the Western Lawns, past the memorial, actually in the RAF village. Don't forget to check out the Air Cadets. Mark Lawrence and Colin Hudson, thanks very much indeed for coming in to see us at Airbourne.